streamer! Kill the streamer!
Hello, hello, and welcome on in. I'll just get the audio in for you there. Yeah, welcome on into tonight's game of Summit. We are in round 4. I'll get to the details in a moment. Just gonna find somewhere nice to hide. Sitting here. Okay, so yeah, welcome to tonight's game. Tonight we're watching Legion against 508P. And we are meeting on Utah Beach with the midpoint being WN7. So I've positioned myself as far away as possible. I'm going to just run the red line whilst we're here, so you can see nodes being built for Legion. Some tank crews waiting in bottom HQ for 508. There is a light. I'm not sure if someone's going to take that. I think we'll end up seeing the majority of Legion piled up on this south side, given it's WN7. However, well, you can see there from supply drop, there's going to be a garrison up over in G3, the corner of G3 on, is it A? I think it's A. But anyway, the rule set for tonight, as I always say, it's standard Summit rules. We've got a Immortal Artilleryman, singular, who can fire the artillery without a loader. And tonight that is my squad lead, Betty Wap. There are indestructible nodes, so you can't go in the back lines and go destroy nodes, and there is no Panther or 76. So a restriction on each of the heavies. The SBA is permitted, and I do believe that Commander Artillery abilities are permitted as well. So let's just see how Legion take this from the get-go. Quite a lot of vehicle movement down here. Got 2 transport trucks, a recon supply truck, a light tank and a medium tank, and something else below me, and another light tank. So yeah, we've got a lot of fair bit of armour coming out. But yeah, to get that take the tanks out, it's worth mentioning that there will have been a squad, or sorry, a selection of players set to build nodes, and because they built the nodes so quickly, they'll have got an extra tick on the fuel. Oh, that was a close rocket snipe. There are tank snipes coming out now. A rocket just landed behind the defensive line. The Lux now pushing up The transport truck. Oh, okay. Some of the players in the back of the transport truck got decimated. We've got Dang It, Rope, 3 irons, dead. And Midge, and now we've got Dunny moving in with his rocket, confirming the kill. Dunny going aggressive here. The Lux taking down Dunny, but ZA or ZA is popping a few into the front of the tank, and that is the Lux down with 2 rockets from ZA. Private BK gets shoveled, I think, by Corporal Greg. Got Flimbus also now pushing those advanced trenches and barbed wire network to deny any kind of push from 508. See how they set up on defence here. So they've got supplies coming down. Those supplies dropped in the north have been built upon, along with these 2 from the commander and someone else. And that's squad leader Shadow, SX Shadow, building the other garrisons down towards WN7. Recon playing out nice and early. Get some early intel on 508's positions and how they're lined up. And likewise from 508, the commander has put it straight over WN7 to try and get intel where they are heavily defended. Got Messi pushing up first, takes down Midge. Goes back in. Weapons drawn. Squiggly v Messi. Messi gets 2. He's got Hazard. Gets 3. He hasn't even kicked off in the World Cup yet. This is the kind of things he's doing. Oh, he sees the tank. And there is someone just in his foreground. Rockets away from Dunny and Messi. Messi just, as I turn the camera, taken down by Dang It. Watermelon Felon now trying to hold that angle that Messi was on. Dang It and Honour of Wessex are moving in, but Honour of Wessex falls to enemy fire from Corporal Greg, who's now holding that trench network. Yeah, these same names cropping up here, so certainly have assigned areas for this game. WN7 pushing through to Drownfields and St. Mary approach is going to be pretty rough for 508. It's obviously a nice straight run, whereas the distance between WN7 and Hill 5 isn't too kind. So if 508 do cap mid, they will have a pretty uphill battle towards Hill 5, if you'll pardon the pun. It wasn't intentional. This fight seems to be what I'm concentrating on, but I'm aware there's going to be action going on elsewhere. Let's catch up with the tank positions real quick. Got a medium and a light over here on the south map edge. Got the medium with cover from the building, and we've got Maryland, Napkin of Death, and Scottish, but spell out in case you want to spell it phonetically. Where's that light tank I mentioned? There was the light tank's moved in. Okay, the light tank's going aggressive, so light tank moving up. And in the light we have Sylvan Newt, fellow streamer I believe, Midwest Gunman and Solid Black Ninja. Moving up towards Drowned Fields, we've got some SPA fire coming out from 508. But it seems that Legion are avoiding it pretty well up to now. The few I've seen come over haven't taken any lives. Five-White holding a fairly decent defensive line. Let's just check the map real quick. See what we've got going on. We've got Baker Squad with a rather outlandish outpost. Watch this drive. Running in the backlines. I think he's undetected. There may be some squad hopping going on to utilise that OP behind enemy lines. You can see how wide. Hang on, I'm going to do a very quick map analysis. You can see that the extent of 508's defensive line is this. And that's a very terribly drawn hatch. But anyway, If we zoom out slightly, you can't zoom out slightly, but you can see we've got Legion in these areas here. So if we connect those dots up, they've kind of got a line like this, and like that. But yeah, kind of defensive line here that no one's pushing into. 508 are really stacking up along this wiggly line. But there's going to be a few gaps. See, you can already see some penetration down to the south, and obviously, as we've already discussed, Baker Squad pushing in with a few in support from the north. So, yeah, I think 508 are concentrated on what you would call the front door, but it appears they are getting surrounded slowly but surely by LGN or Legion. A couple of rockets away there. Just trading rockets between squads there. Is that the SBA? Ah, it is the SBA, sorry. So the SBA, who's rocking the SBA? Because they have not. So they've got stake in the on the Brumbar. Oh no, stake is in the Brumbar. That's weird. Oh, I wish they did that for tanks. The fact that you can see the people in the tank. Ignore that. That's nothing. Don't worry about that. You can't see that. I might have to quickly turn up my green screen greenness detection. Oh dear, that's not the right thing. Give me one moment. That better? Yeah, that's fine. Right. Okay, cool. Right, and we're back in the race. Right, sorry about that. Brief technical difficulty. I didn't like how I think it's when the lights changed a little bit in this room. Anyway, sorry. I digress. Over here on map edge, we've got a fair dense concentration of 508. Got Hazard pushing the open field. It's possibly going to be a suicide run. Dunny, Corporal Greg, Messi, all watching the south side. We've got some tank support, I believe, as well. Yeah, there we go. Medium tank playing behind the bushes, and what you'll see is the tanks will play in this kind of position, just firing over the bush, and the spotter will be able to see over it, and the gunner may not be able to see over, and will be shooting blind. We'll be shooting pings from the spotter, but it ensures that you keep your tank hidden, especially the vulnerable parts of it. So any AT or any enemy tanks pushing up will have a hard time. As you can see there, rocket missed, thanks to some tactful positioning. Attack markers now down on the garrison over here. This is going to get shelled now, I think, as that's my squad leader's attack mark. Corporal redacted over here on the MG, but doesn't last too much longer without getting to his post. I am the sole streamer tonight. There was supposed to be someone on the other team, but things happen, real life happens, and I'm going to try and step in to cover both sides. I was meant to be only from, I say it within reason, but mainly viewing from LGN's side tonight. I will try and capture both sides of it. As you can see, what I described at the start, oh, just out of shot there, what you can see there, let's just cut the sound for a moment, so you can see 508 have sat very very thin and narrow on their defensive point, whereas you've got attacking push from here, and then you've got these three over here attacking from the backside. So we're going to see how that develops, see if there's any squad hopping. Yeah, the shells are coming down thick and fast onto that garrison. There was a few casualties there, a few body parts lying around. And the SBA now, oh, the SBA getting a shell just to the wrong side, helmet schmacker. Getting an artillery shell just on the wrong side of the hedge there. He just needs to aim a little bit to one side. Oh, what a shot from Helmet Smacker! Wow, beautiful. And that's the power of the SBA. And I think now he's got that dialed in. Yep, he's just going to keep shelling that now with the SBA rounds. What a shot! That was beautiful. And again, oh, he's just on the wrong side there. That's an amazing little setup. Well, I'm sure that some of you watching this will be here for the SBS setup, and here it is. 15 minutes in. The SBA set up in a very nice position, just behind the barbed wire as well, giving them some natural cover from infantry pushes. Let's catch up with some of the infantry. We've got the Tsar, Kati, SFH, and Ghosted now, pushing the attacking point. Some artillery coming down. Got Hans, Puffledick, and Messi. Hand in hand. Prancing through the swamp. Cart doesn't make it too much further into the attacking point. Nor does Messi. Corporal Ninja putting in a shift. Holding the bunker network, or the trench network, on drowned fields. Now, it seems that Legion are pushing in slow and steady. It looks like the push around the northwest side has been dealt with. There's been a garrison built, and yeah, they've managed to clear the blueberries that were around the back. A couple of MGs set up now. Chaos, Kieran, and Texas Beats have got a nice makeshift barricade here for their MG, and everyone else, of course. Everyone can benefit from a barricade from time to time. Not sure what the transport truck was planning on doing there, but sorry, my voice is going. Transport truck dealt with from AT, I believe. SPA is still terrorising. I think the garrison that it was shooting has been taken down. Yes, the garrison is gone. I think you can take it down with an SPA with a direct hit, but I might be wrong. I might have heard someone mention that in a game, but yeah, let's have a look at. Sorry, I haven't given. I was about to say that I haven't given the tank crews of 508 any praise yet, but this may be why. Where are you boys at? Anyone rolling out? No one rolling out currently. We have got a medium to the north, which has got Lambones in it. Got sorry, Lambones is the driver. We've got is it Obesity? Is it meant to be obesity but spelt funny? I don't know. And DJQ in the P4 with the backing up currently. Possibly getting word of the infantry push to their east. We've got is that Lux? Lux has got on a bit of a push, and it's going right through the heart of I guess it would be an outpost. Not in the sense of hell let loose, but I mean collection of blueberries, kind of patrolling the area, and the Lux now doing some evasive manoeuvres, dodges one rocket. But is struggling to get his shots off onto the desired target, gets one, and when it wasn't AT, they have just got stuck on a wall though. And that wall has been their downfall. Orman with a lovely rocket into the backside of the Lux. Very unfortunate from the driver there to hit that wall. Cap is currently at 55% as we went on that little detour. We've got Capazzo, Meat Sledge, Carty, and Rom4 in the strong point. Corporal Greg and Eagles off to the south, holding that area with a crossfire over to the road. Just Corporal Ninja and Mr. Dr. Plem. Dr. Plem. And a rocket just to make sure that no one remains on the strong point. It looks like Legion may cap this point. What have we got with spawns for 5 or 8? So, little map analysis time. This garrison is actually going to get taken out when they cap. There's no other garrisons. Oh, sorry, there's this garrison too. But that's going to get lost. Yeah, so we've just lost the 2 garrisons that were built in the red zone, and now we've just got this garrison here, and then a cluster down here with a garrison and an OP on that south edge. So they need to stabilize. They've got time. They've got time. Cap does go in favour of Legion here, and they have a lovely north flank push going. Obviously, they can't take down Ricochet on the artillery. That is against the rules, and it looks like Jig Squad spawned in. Just time to watch this drive flanking around. Let's get down into the action, shall we? If you're new here, I do like some over-the-shoulder POVs. So we've got Hans Puffeldick moving in, just seeing one of his teammates die. Get a fan actual. Hans has seen the Brumbar now that may be dialing in the range for the new attacking point for 508. But Hans, spotting this, runs away from the hot zone, I guess. Bit of a spear fire coming in from Legion as well. And Ghosted now in the most advanced position. I think we're going to have to go with Ghosted here. On the assault class, no doubt running a satchel. Maybe not actually. Running the Thompson, possibly for the more grenades. Not sure if the P4 is going to get pinged here. But they are in trouble if they do. They're very far forward with very little infantry support. A lot of their infantry is either north or south of them, not with them. So if they do get pushed, and they have just lost a tank crew as well. Yeah, there you go, Tsar with a rocket into the front left of the tank. Tank takes a pop shot but misses. P4 is in trouble. Backs up slightly. And Obesity does jump out. Look at this concentration of 508 here. They're all playing in the same sector, and I'm not sure. My God! Wow! Wow! That concentration there. That is. I don't think I've seen too many games run a strat like that. I mean, they can't kill all of you, hopefully. Right? The only thing is it just takes a well-placed SPA shell and you could pick up, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills there. 7 kills of the well-placed shell. Oh, okay, he's pinged it. Is the artillery coming down? Possibly dialing it in. Flare goes up as well. If you... Oh, okay. And the Brumbar is no more. Taken down by the medium tank, I think. Yeah, medium tank with a repair station and dedicated engineer Dunny. So Dunny, the engineer. Get a little bit of the blue chat comms here. Oh. Dear mate. They've lost their engineer for now, but I'm sure he'll respawn. They've also got a repair station anyway, so it's actually not too bad. You can see the areas that the teams are trying to control here, so we've got Legion trying to hold this area to the north and obviously this area to the east. And then Legion are really getting pinned in here on the defensive point. You've got map edge kind of here, I think. So they're getting pinned in there with nowhere to run really, and artillery fire is coming thick and fast. And the infantry are pushing alongside that. They still have got a battle to win though. 76 now in the battle, Silver Newt. Silver Newt, Midwest Gunman, and Solid Black Ninja in the 76. Got a lovely sight line down here. So obviously not many. Thank you for the follow, Devil Dog. Much appreciated. So yeah, obviously not many players will use the road to cross. They will not really cross the road. It's a death wish, and similarly they won't run down it. So the tank there taking a position off to one side, as this is the lane you will normally see the infantry movement in. Similarly on the opposite side, where Dunny is. Oh, I'm sorry, actually, it wasn't the Brumbar that was taken down. It was an AT gun. My bad. My mistake. I'm going to pick someone to follow soon, and we're going to just play a life with them. See what happens. We need to find someone that's going to do something interesting. I'm going to go with Rom 4. I've seen Rom 4 kicking around. He's had a few rockets here and there. Two of them. We've got Irish. We've got SXC. I'm not saying it. SXC Irish. And Rom 4. Lovely little ting of the M1 Garand there. And Rom 4 decides to... Oh, good decision to move away from there, Rom 4. Artillery came down just seconds after we vacated the area. Now pushing up down this road. You can see how, comparing this to the way I play, his movement is much slower. This is a lot of feedback people get is slow down pace of the game. You know, you don't need to go running full speed into every gunfight. You know, you need to kind of pause, take a breath, take a couple of seconds, try and assess where people are, where people aren't. Take his shots, cover, reload, and then push again. See, Rom 4 has just heard someone from down the road, but I think someone just took them out from the north. He's now heard fire from his north. Checking over there now. I might go follow Ghosted because Rom is just holding ankles at the moment. Ghosted is, however, under the bridge. He's managed to sneak his way. Oh, grand. Sorry, Ghost. I guess we'll move on to SFH. Following the same path. Will he follow the same fate? Tune in next week. No, I'm joking. A bush to hedge. A bush to hedge in. A bush to hide in. And now moving through some long grass. Will you see Mr. Ninja? SFH hearing the footsteps of Tinny. Tinny in the bunker. About to set up his MG, and SFH gets the better of him. Moves up, gets redacted. Gator fan actual now. OP destroyed SFH. Got his back to Gator. Gator misses several handful of shots, and SFH turns around and gets the elimination. And now there are German supplies down, and now so SFH with that push through with those supplies for a garrison. Yes, they do. They currently do not have a garrison, and SFH may have just been the funny ricochet. Team Rocket blasting off again. Kind of want to see if does it land. The tank's dead, which I'm kind of bad for missing, but following that rocket was funny. Sorry. Oh, there is a tiger now. Wait, hang on. Am I tripping? Are you allowed? Are you allowed Panthers now? Oh well, I guess so. I may be wrong, I may be right, but let's not dwell on it too much. I've got a Panther up here. Yeah, I guess we'll just sit and watch the 508 defence for a little bit here. They are nearly stabilising. Decent spawn with off of an OP there. That must be an OP hop. Let's get back onto the point quicker. Got this OP down here, which is King Squad. Got King, Golf and Sugar all in one spot there. Oh, I've got a little bit of green screen on my head. It's always fun. Hi, lot Blue Dog. Thank you for coming in. Just having a little chill whilst we let this game play out. To be fair, 508 are dealing with this pretty well, not making it easy for them. The pre-game match predictions were in favour of LGN or LGN. So yeah, Leg Iron were the favourites going into this. But you can see it's currently 4-1. If you're tuning in late, it's the initial cap went to LGN. And around 20 minutes later, 15-20 minutes later, they capped Drowned Fields, and it's been 10 minutes now attacking Saint Mary approach. You can see the OPs for the attacking squads. Defensive setup consists of Shadow at the back, watching for the airheads. Big artillery coming down on this OP's position, and the 76 now rolling up in as well. So many fasten yourself funny. But yes, the bombing run coming out from LGN. So didn't get as many as I would have expected there, and I assume they would be thinking the same thing. It has gone straight through the HQ, which has hindered some of the vehicles back there. And there is a little bit of cap progress that's now getting reverted on Marie approach. Oppenheimer pushing the main road with Rom 4, sorry, Carty and Hans Dick. Looks like some of the flanking squads are now really tightening up and pushing the back lines, as there's a fair few names I haven't seen yet, like Pooper Scooper 16, Cornbread Fred 69, Kerfus and Orman. You can see how far around they're going to try and get this, and someone is firing across. No, it's not. Unless it's a tank that I've missed, but we'll see. P-Strike came out there onto the Panther, and I think the Panther moved just a little bit forward at the time. So yeah, it seems that Epoch Ranger, Keith's Teat and Plug and Play live to fire another shell, another day. Lots of rockets out, artillery fire, SBA fire. There is a bit of frame drop on the Raspberries here. It's not you, it's not me, it's just the way the game plays when it's at a render distance of that. Rockets away from Is it Kieran's? No, it's rope. It's rope 3 irons. But the 3 looks like a K. I am sorry. These things happen when you're reading on the fly. And can't read. Oh dear. Greg sniffing out Barretto. Had a sneaky OP placed back here. It's confirmation of the kill. Bit of a laugh and a joke between squad leads there about taking some enemy fire. What do you think? Thank you for the gifted sub, Fasten. Tier 1 to Pino. Congratulations, Pino. You are the lucky winner of a definite random gifted sub. We're going to lose audio for a second here. Thank you very much, Fasten. As always, it is appreciated, but not a necessity. I will forever be reinforcing that. Oh, rocket just over the 76. That'd have been a great shot from Cowboy. Was it Terror? Apologies if I've given the wrong credit to the wrong person. Rocket away from Ghosted onto the Panther tank, which is now heavily damaged. Backing up in panic. 76, I think, has a sight line. I think they're looking... Yeah, they are looking at each other. There's just a hedge in the way. Which is quite funny.
I could use a little more thing.
Ah, thank you for the subscription, Dara. Much appreciated. Thanks very much. That's the first time I've heard the I could use a little more morphine line. That's no one's done the subscription for a while without it being gifted to them. Thank you very much for the 3 months, Matt. You're a legend. .76 has taken some damage, and the Panther, never mind, as I say, the Panther Tank 76 fight has evened up. Panther Tank turned to scrap, 76 stands victorious, but on fire. Rope 3 irons, getting the Disco Inferno treatment from Zar there. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Right. Looks like Legion are pushing right up now. Around the point. Clearing around the point rather than going into it too quickly, I guess. In case there's a bombing run or other kind of explosive ordnance dropped onto the point. Maybe. Spitballing, guessing. Rather hilarious rocket away there from ROM 4. But, oh, that's unfortunate for Stake there. Stake on the SPA shell into the building, and ROM 4 gets saved by a single skin brick wall. And 508p are all pushed back into their respective spawn. The middle HQ is getting harassed by... Oh my goodness me, watch this drive. I didn't remember his name. Cap progress is at 55-60%. And I think I may be wrong, but bottom HQ may be locked out. Ah, there's a garrison there, that's why they've been on spawn. So yeah, there is a garrison and a couple of outposts down there, which is why they can spawn in this corner. But every single member of the team will be spawning here, and this is an artilleryman's dream. Got a feel for 508 here. They are fish in a barrel right now. Look at the shooting squad they've got. And then let's quickly do the map analysis, and then we'll. So we've got 508 who are all spawning in here, and Legion are attacking from here, 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 here. Oh well. Well, congratulations. That was a rather abrupt ending, as I was doing a bit of a meme. But yeah, some people came here for map analysis, and I was about to give it to them. But yeah, well done, Legion there, getting the 5-0 win over 508P. My player of the match is going to be Zar. Zar for Legends. That's the wrong team. Not even a team. For Legion. And 508. Sorry, I could only say I wasn't really watching much of 508's play. I think I know there wasn't another streamer, but I instinctively went and watched Legion. Given the course of the match and the side I was on. Let me have a quick look though. I will try and pick someone. There was someone who was in the back lines. Tinney didn't do too bad on the MG. Held them off for a bit. I'm trying to think who did defensive work, because that was what really slowed them down on 4th point. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Tinney. Tinney was in amongst the fight. So yeah, Tinney is my 508P player of the match, and Zar is my Legion player of the match. But well done to everyone who played. And yeah, congratulations, Legion, on the win. I've been your host, Highway to Heal. I forgot to say that towards the start, but yeah, I am Highway. If you've enjoyed this video, there is a button specifically for that. If you wish to subscribe on YouTube, it's free. If you wish to follow on Twitch, it's free. If you want to subscribe on Twitch, it could be free if you've got Amazon Prime. It's all appreciated, but you don't have to. Like, it's totally up to you. Not too fussed. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next match that I cast, which will be next 2 weeks or something. But yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys later.